It's time to landscape. We had 3 landscapers come out, walk the property, and give us some ideas what to do. We want to make sure that we had plants that the deer would not want to eat and stuff that would be low maintenance for us. We're Dave and Karen from Watts on Wheels. We travel with our heavy-duty truck Leroy, our 2 Can-Am motorcycles, our DRV Dixie, and our smart car Zippy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell to be notified when we post a new video. Well, the landscaper's been out here, been grading for planting of sod and bushes and stuff. Yeah, some of the bushes right there. We're not looking for anything fancy, that's for sure. We want to be as maintenance free as possible. So we're not looking for anything too much. That pipe will be a drain for water that may be coming down from the back of the property, and it runs underneath the driveway and out to the woods. We're getting the sod put in today. Well, it's more than I expected. And those giant arborvitaes will be going right along in here so that we can get this kind of, as they grow, not be able to see through there. So we ended up with 2 extra pallets we didn't need, but we've already paid for it. So what we're going to do is we had stopped the grass here, but now we're going to extend it so it meets the same distance out over here, and it'll be rounded and come around back here, and then a couple more rows in the front here and some along the side. So our grass area is definitely growing. So we got our plants out here ready to go in. We'll have our little garden out here by the toy box. So our idea on the plants is to go simple, deer resistant, and something that's not going to be a whole lot of time to take care of. The grass, we're going to have to get somebody to do that. Now it's a lot more grass than we thought it was going to be. I think it'll look better though. This guy's good. This is where we're adding the additional sod next to the driveway. What is it?
Tea olive.
Tea olive.
Tea olive.
What will that do?
They'll get about 5 feet tall and about 4 feet wide. Very, very rarely prune them. Every 3 or 4 years you can knock the tops off.
Okay.
Shouldn't have to prune the sides at all.
What's in between?
In between is a dwarf Yopon holly. They grow in a mound. They never have to be pruned.
I love this new pruning stuff.
I'm digging it.
But we got to water stuff.
Once all this is established, you shouldn't have to water it at all.
Good.
Yeah.
All azaleas across the back, no pruning.
All different colors.
All different colors, you don't have to do anything.
Okay.
They should fill in, most of those will get 4 feet by 4 feet, maybe 5 feet tall.
Wow.
Fill in that area nice.
We'll feel like we have a fence.
It's going to be nice sitting out here looking at that in the spring when they all bloom.
Oh yeah. And then these are the green giant arborvitaes. Yeah.
They will eventually get 15 to 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
Well, that'll be a big fence, huh?
It'll be nice.
And then some pebble over here.
Pea gravel.
Oh, I forgot to ask what was in front of the RV garage there.
In front of the RV garage, boxwoods.
Oh, those are boxwoods? And don't have to do anything to those either?
No.
And how big will they get?
3 by 3, 3.5 by 3.5.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, fashion azaleas in the back.
And those different colors? Or a white or?
I think they're red.
Red, okay.
Dark pink or red.
Okay.
Dwarf gardenias in the front.
Mm-hmm.
You can prune the ones in the back every couple of years. That's it.
And these get flowers too?
These get white flowers, real fragrant gardenia blooms on them.
Nice.
Midsummer.
Yeah, my neighbor was saying, you gotta get dark gardenias, they smell so good.
Sasanqua camellia. They grow really slow. You can prune these every 3 or 4 years. Just knock
like
the tops off.
Tops off, okay. And these are mainly blooming in the fall, aren't they?
These bloom in the fall. Some versions bloom in the winter, but these clearly bloom early fall.
Okay. And we got some ferns, and they'll just grow.
These are ferns. They'll grow, and then they'll probably die out in the winter, and then they'll come back.
Okay.
In the middle there, and in front of this window, is Cinnamon Girl Distilleum.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to prune. They should flop over, fill this area in. They don't have any blooms or anything on them. They're evergreen, dark waxy leaves. You could prune them off the sidewalk from time to time.
Okay.
Several years before you have to do that. These are called Utopia. They're yews. You don't have to prune them. They'll actually flop on the ground a little bit. They should fill this area in completely.
And these,
no pruning at
all these plants we think are going to be kind of deer resistant.
They should be. More dwarf Yopon hollies. They grow in a mound. No blooms. Should never have to prune them.
Okay.
2 azaleas on either side of the garage. You might prune those from time to time.
Like every couple of years or something
Any
like that?
azalea that you want to prune, the best time to prune it is right after the blooms die and drop off.
Okay.
So they bloom on new growth. So if you prune them early in the spring or late in the fall, you won't have any blooms because they only bloom on new growth. Right after the blooms drop, prune them, and then they'll flush back out. They'll get new growth on them, and the next spring, that's where the new blooms will happen, is on the new growth.
Okay. This is Mark. He's our landscaper. You want to tell us about your company, how long you've been around and that?
Select Landscape Group, been in business for 25 years.
And you're out of?
Out of Brazelton.
Okay.
Brazelton,
Georgia.
Yep. Started my business out of a minivan 25 years ago, trying to make a little extra money to send my kids to school.
There you go.
Yep.
You never know how things are going to work out.
That's right.
And tell us about the grass.
This is Zeon Zoysia. It is the Ferrari of grass. Grows really slow, very shade tolerant. The reason it's so expensive is because it grows so slow. A Bermuda field they can get 3 crops out of a year. Zoysia, they're lucky to get, or this type of Zoysia, they're lucky to get 1 crop per year. It grows so slow.
So I only have to cut it once a year?
Probably once every 2 weeks at best.
Yeah.
And once it gets filled in and lush, they call it the barefoot grass because when you walk around in it, it feels like a really high-end carpet.
Cool. Very nice. And then we're going to be putting some pine straw, out here
all the way around the house to make everything finished.
Yeah. I tell you what, this makes it feel like a home. You know, this is very exciting. I feel like we're almost there. All right.
It's getting there. This brings it all together.
And then the only other thing we got going on is over here by the, well, we got some edging that we're going to put in along the driveway.
Keep the gravel out of the grass.
Yeah, the lawnmowers prefer that. Some edging over here. And then over here by the RV garage.
These are wintergreen boxwoods. They stay green all winter long. They'll get some new growth on them in the spring. They grow fairly slow. They'll fill those areas in nice.
Okay.
Probably 3 feet by 3 feet each.
And then we're going to put some mulch over here leading to the mailbox.
That's it. We should wrap it up this afternoon by dark.
Awesome. Well, thank you much. Very happy with it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, even if it's just to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe.